Hello everyone, my name is Captain Jack and welcome back to Space Engineers. It's a Monday, which means we're reviewing another creation from the Steam Workshop. Today with me I have the Zephyr private vessel. This is built by the creator Bruce Lee. That's his name on the workshop. We've probably seen a few of his creations before. I've seen quite a lot on the Space Engineers Reddit, so you know this is going to be quite interesting to take a look through. Anyway, what does he say about this? A small hydrogen/atmo powered large ship, suitable for exploration anywhere with low fuel consumption, comfy interiors, jump drives, and full production capacity. Parachutes included. I came across this on the workshop as I was looking for a small ship to use for another video I'm doing on a military base and kind of just needed something to sit in a corner and act as like a small little ship to use. So we might be using this in the future for a few other videos and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. First off, let's take a look around it so I can show you all the fancy details about it. Also, I've just noticed it actually spells Zephyr on the side there. That's super cool. Anyway, we're taking a look around it. I really like the front of the ship, particularly how the windows are shaped. It gives me inspiration for future designs, particularly in the way it slopes off there. Kind of reminds me of a few Mass Effect creations like that, especially the new ship. I've forgotten what it's called now. The Tempest. That's the new Mass Effect ship. It's called the Tempest. It reminds me of that. So yeah, let's go along the ship. We'll start from the back. That's quite a good idea. You can see all the engines lined up. We do have a mix of hydrogen and atmospheric. Also, these are blaster blocks here to create this sort of venting procedure here. It looks really nice. On top, we also have grounded down catwalk blocks over it to create this nice looking area with a refinery placed straight in there. So obviously, this is not a battle vessel whatsoever. So it's made with light armor. You wouldn't really be taking this into battle anytime soon because you'd probably just lose most of the key assets. Now, everything's piped up fantastic here. We've got reactors blending in there to conveyor blocks, moving into oxygen tanks, also connecting to, I think these are blast furnaces or arc furnaces here, which is pretty cool. I think they are anyway, I don't exactly know. Actually, we could just test. These are... I don't know, parachute hatches. Oh, it doesn't look like a parachute hatch. Oh, but it looks slightly different. Oh, we must be deploying a different way around. That makes more sense. Okay, that makes sense. Also, got lots of atmospheric engines to make sure we keep afloat up here, or basically keep up in the air. 2 giant hydrogen tanks as well. That's quite cool to see on this. It means we can successfully fuel all of our hydrogen engines. I know of a few, recently a few ships, they kept running out of hydrogen and not working properly in survival, because sometimes Keen do change the values of how much thrusters do use. You've got to watch out for patch notes on that. It can be a bit difficult. At least with 2 giant hydrogen tanks, we're not sure to run out of any hydrogen anytime soon. We have an antenna placed on the back here, very nice, underneath the refinery. So it's got one jump drive hidden underneath here. It's quite good to have it here because it's also well protected. Using the blaster blocks at the back here, it's not going to take that many hits, hopefully, anyway. Also good positioning as well. Having them at the back of a ship, I really like that because it's kind of sci-fi where they would be anyway. And this is also connected up to a refinery, which is quite nice. We'll take a look inside in a minute. Also, I love the paint on this ship. It kind of gives like a roguelike sort of feel to it. It doesn't actually describe much of it on the workshop page, but the mix of orange and the darker greys and the lighter greys really contrasts well with the actual ship design and what it's made to do. Now, we do have some defense on this. We have 2 Gatling turrets. I don't think we have any other weapons. Let's have a look. Is there any rocket launcher around the front or anything? No, it might just be the 2 Gatlings. Okay, so it's just the 2 Gatlings, those are defenses. Again, like I said, ship's not really made for combat, so don't expect to see it go into combat anytime soon. Still quite cool to have those defenses though. Also, we have the hydrogen thrusters on the side here to help us move around in all locations, which is pretty good. More hydrogen thrusters on the side. In total, we have 8 atmospheric engines keeping us up, which is a good idea because, like I say, depends on which planet you're on, really. And another couple of hydrogen thrusters under here as well. So I think we've got 2 hydrogen thrusters as well as 8 atmospheric engines keeping us up, which is nice. Anyway, let's board on and take a look around the inside. Oh, I've struggled getting in there. So there we go. This is one way to board a ship. Now we walk up the stairs. There's also side panels over here which you can enter in and out of. So it's really up to you which way you want to board the ship. Ground access. Now you can't access the back of a ship. You're only limited to this small room here, which is fair enough. There's not really much to do or see at the back of a ship. Now we go for the door here. It's sort of like an airlock system. There we go. I'll turn the light on just so the lights are a little bit dim. We've also got a medical bay here as well, so you can respawn it, as well as it's all oxygen vented up as well. I have air pressurization turned off in this world, hence the red marks on it. Gravity generators located over there, good to have one of them. 1 cryotube as well. This ship's kind of made for 1 person, which makes sense. Obviously got a bed over here. I love the way this is actually made. I wonder if I can actually fit the character in it. Can I fit the character? Oh, I thought I could for a minute. No, I can't fit myself in there, unfortunately. I remember there used to be a bed mod ages ago. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. There's like a toilet hidden here with a button as well. Look at that. That's quite cool. So we just step in. Hey, and I think it's like a little sink or something, isn't it? That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, we'll seal it up again. Now, sort of have like a cooking area over here. I imagine this is what it's meant to be. That's a guess I'm taking anyway. It still looks pretty cool. And it's a nice little light over there. So that's kind of a living quarters area there. Pretty cool. We'll walk through to the bridge here, close that door. I don't know what this does. That just spins. Is that meant to be like a projection of a planet or something? I'll take it so. Let's turn it off. And then we've got buttons over here like our control panel reactors. Oh. I guess that means reactors are off. I don't know. The buttons just mean something. Turrets. They seem to be on. Lights. Oh. Listen, the computer says stuff. There we go. We've got little sound bites included in spaces there. Really cool to have them. We also do have a programming block just hidden over this side of a bridge here. Quite good to have that. Also the sound blocks hidden here as well. It's good to have them. I mean, if you're playing this on your own, it's really cool to have this ship. Actually, it's only for one person, as we can see from behind there. You could probably fit another person on here, but it just could be like the engineer or something like that. Wouldn't have much to do. Just an LCD screen over here. You obviously got all this proximity. Floor plan script menu. Okay. Up. Oh, hello. Can we actually press buttons on this? Oh, yeah, we can connect stuff. Look at that. Reset system. Enter. Are you sure? Yes. I love there's a little computer program going. This is quite cool to see. I've not seen this on a ship before. So we're going to reset the system. I need to make sure the arrows are there. The arrows pointing on yes. If we click enter. There you go. Panels reset. Nice. So we go down one. Panel actions. Oh, here we go. We can toggle density. Off. Hey, look, we can actually change the panel. That's actually a cool thing to have there. It's like a little BIOS of what you can do on the screen panel, which is really nice. I've not seen it on a ship before, so it's good to have. Also, we do have a hydrogen stats over here as well. These screens are really nice to have because it tells you how much fuel you have on it. And it's a simple laid out format as well, meaning if you are on survival, it's quite cool to see. And you can see it on your home screen as well. Also, got oxygen status here, very good to have. Speedometers over here as well, as long as battery status, very nice. Also have all our reactors over here. We should turn them on. So, reactors are on. There you go, reactors are on. Let's jump in and give this thing a spin. 2 oxygen generators on, and our jump drive is charged. Okay then, let's give this thing a bit of a fly. Oh, it's a bit nippy to touch. Let's go. Okay, so you can kind of see how well the ship handles now. We've obviously got not much weapons on it, only the 2 turrets, which are active at the minute. We may be able to give something an attack run a minute, see if we can cause any damage. Here we go. I am travelling way above the speed at a minute because I do have a speed mod on the world. I was testing something earlier. But you can kind of see this ship moves around really nicely. Look at that. I wonder what happens if we deploy the... I wonder if the parachutes will protect us. I don't know which way we're slated to deploy. If we begin a slowdown sequence a minute... Can we travel on all atmospherics? I think we can. Now we're just free flying. Oh. I hope we have enough power. Restart hydrogen. Restart hydrogen. We're coming very close to that cliff there. Lights off. Danger too fast. I love we actually have a warning on our HUD there telling us we're going too fast. So if we just do this, then this. Oh, we've actually been pulled up by the parachutes. I don't think they're going to work as intended. No, because I think we might crash down the wrong way. Let's see if the parachutes actually work in Space Engineers then. We are now kind of drifting at only 7 meters, so this could work, but we might cause some damage to ourselves. Let's give it a try. Steady. I think we are going to hit... I don't know, this would be interesting to see if it actually causes any damage to the ship. Because this is like one of the first times I've actually tested parachutes. Oh. Oh, we may have destroyed a blaster block there. Or something important. It might be in the antenna, actually. Okay, now if we power up again... What do we actually cause? Haven't we just lost the antenna, didn't we? We did. It was just the antenna we lost. Okay, so nothing too critical got lost. Only the antenna. Also, now I think we're getting pulled back by those parachutes. Yeah, we actually are getting pulled back. Can we not separate these? There we go. They're separated. Whoa, that was close. Oof. That was a very close... Oh dear. I hit a tree. Well, that was an accident, wasn't it? I mean, you guys get to see a crash test of the Starship. Whoops. Well, nothing's perfect there. Okay, let's reset back rather quickly. So as you guys can see, this has been the Zephyr. It's a very cool private vessel, to be honest, and I'm probably going to use it for a few things of my own soon for filming, obviously with credit to the original author. If you guys do want to download the ship and play with it yourself, the link is down below in the description as always. I urge you to go check it out. It's quite fun to have a play with, and if you are thinking of journeying around the space stations on your own, I know a few of you do that, I'd recommend this ship. It's got everything on board you would need, such as refineries, oxygen containers, and hydrogen containers. What more could you need? And you also get that fancy computer up in a bridge there, which is really good. I recommend downloading this. Again, if you do want to do, the link is down below in the description. Once again, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like rating on it. And if you are new to the channel, please do feel free to subscribe. I'll be back later this week with more videos on Space Engineers. I hope you all had fun, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.